Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to welcome Helene Royster, and she is the author of The Weight of Waiting. Helene, can you share with us a little bit about your book?
Yes, my book began in my mind, and when I was going through some things through my kitchen renovation and a pandemic,
Uh-huh.
and it caused me just to start journaling. And once I was encouraged by what I was journaling and what I kind of heard the Lord speak to me, I
Mhm.
said, "Wow, this would be encouraging to other people." And I said, "This is a book."
Awesome. I love that. Yeah, I think that it sounds like, waiting for something can be, like you say in your title, it can have a huge weight on it. So I love this topic. Helene, what was your inspiration for deciding to write the book?
Well, I started writing another book, and but then when I went through so much with my kitchen renovation, with just the contractor promising to, have it done at a certain time, and
Yeah.
then everything stopped after 2 weeks, and my house was left in shambles,
Oh,
and my life felt like that. It
wow.
was just everything was interrupted. And
Yeah.
so out of frustration, I just started writing,
Mm,
and it helped me. It helped
yeah.
me not to act out a character. It helped
Yeah.
me not to say, I just want to strangle this guy and get it
Right.
over with.
Right.
And it also caused problems with in my marriage too, because my husband was thinking one way, I was thinking another way, and
Yeah.
so it was very, very difficult for me. And the only thing I could do was just cry out to the Lord and pray. And then I just began to hear him speak through scriptures, and it was just such an encouragement that I just wrote everything down.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you decided to share your story and turn this experience into a book because I think that, anybody out there that's going through kind of a similar situation, they can learn a lot from what you went through and, get encouragement and hope from your story. So, well, Helene, is there anything else that you want to share about the book, messages within the book, or even anything else about yourself?
Well, I think my most um, encouraging and uplifting chapter was um, God's glory.
Hmm.
And just with everything that I went through, but with everything that I received afterwards, the
Wow.
blessing.
Yeah.
And I actually did a class on the blessing and the testing.
Mm.
And that was exactly what it was. It was saying, okay, are you going to let this, get you out of character?
Yeah.
Or are you going to and then the glory is just God getting the glory from it, and
Yeah.
the glory from it. Actually, I think a part of it is coming from this book because others are going to
Awesome.
learn about him.
Yes, I
Mhm.
love that. Okay, well, Helene, this is great. I think this is going to help a lot of people out there. So, thank you so much for sharing your story. For anybody who's interested in picking up a copy of this book, again, it's Helene Royster, and the title is The Weight of Waiting. You can get it on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, also Apple Books, to name a few. Thank you so much for being with us today, Helene.
Thank you so much for having me, Heather.